Alright, let's finish this tournament today. Should be just a couple hours to change the scene. There we go. So I think we got the entire PV. I'm gonna use the fog dispel thing. I think we're in. Okay, yeah, we're about to enter PV. 11 days and 13 hours, but I don't know how much that is in IRL time. Let me leave this place. Oh wow, okay, he's there. That's kind of inconvenient, but let's just go this way. It'll be fine, I think. It's starting to be kind of fast. Kind of fast. Gonna throw this torch. We don't need that. Alright, Darkwalker, let's go for a walk. Let's go for a quick tour. Welcome and comfy. We're gonna find anything nice in here. This little canopy has usually some goodies. Rock, welcome in. No. I forgot those sounds existed for a second. Yeah, it's just food here. Nothing too important. Welcome in, Slidden Raiders. Thank you for the raid. We're just starting up here. How was your stream? Hope it went well. We could take a hatchet. We gotta keep walking. This guy is pretty fast now. How's my food anyway? Food's okay. Doing good, doing good. Finally cooled down. The weather's a little bit better. Not as much of a heat wave anymore. Welcome in, Kia. Thank you for the biddies. This is like a scene out of a horror movie. It totally is. Oh, groovy. The groovy walk.
This is like something out of a horror movie.
Oh, there we go. He said the thing. He said the thing. Now that's a horror movie. I think Darkwalker will scare him in a bit. But I could go here, lose him. Ah, never mind, didn't work. Welcome in, trooper. We're going to finish the Darkwalker run today. I don't suppose you're gonna try another run. I'm not sure if I will try another run. Because it is quite time consuming. I just wanna finish this one. I'd like to finish what I start. Even though it won't be the best run ever, but hey, we survived the far territory, so that's pretty good.
Dash Dominion asked me, should Bash quit streaming? Absolutely. Bash should quit streaming. If all they do is serve up a steaming pile of mediocrity. It's time to turn off the camera, uninstall those streaming apps, and find a new hobby that they might actually be good at.
Thank you so much for the resub, trooper. Yeah, turning off the camera. Finish running a single stream. That's a bold strategy. Well, we're only like 2 hours away or 3 hours away. It's gonna be like half a stream, I think. You only have PV, Timber of Mountain, and Ash Canyon, but I still have the fog removal thingy. Actually, that doesn't remove 100%, right? Only like half of it, so it's like 1 hour in PV. Only 12% so far. Plenty of time. Walk around the region a bit. It's nice walking around in PV knowing you cannot get a blizzard. It's actually very pleasant weather now, right? Minus 11 in PV of all places. How good is that? Ah, these guys never give up. I really don't like this pack. Why did I have to add a wolf pack Thompsons? That's such an annoying pack, really. Not a fan at all. I hear another guy there. Right. More steps. He's gonna scare them. Can I scare both of them? Okay. Weird. Wonder if we got the cured sapling that sometimes spawns here. May as well check for it. Not that I would need it. Oh, there we go. Here, we got one.
Nobody needs this
79. Where are the other ones? 2? Yeah, because it's... It's Voyager. The spawn rate for this is pretty high. On Loper they are really rare. Oh my god, even the double shrooms. This is a dream. So much more common on Voyager, it's crazy. You'll attempt one more run. Close to outro as you can. Yeah, it's just more fun. I really wish that's like how it was. Or that we could somehow pass time inside buildings, you know, that it would add to the counter without actually having to stay there. That's the problem there. That's just, it's very time consuming.
I can always use more food.
Yeah, toxic fog in its zone. Yeah, I basically it's something similar. I feel honestly this run could have been competitive if I searched every building. Not even the maxed maxed timer, right? But there's so many buildings. If I searched every single building, spent even a minute in each and every one of them, it would have added like an hour and a half or two to the run. It would look a lot better, because I think we're still gonna get decent time, max and everything. But yeah, it's not really gonna be like a winning run. Still, I'm glad I managed to get to 4 territories with the Darkwalker. Like, that was the highlight of this run. That was the whole reason I got interested in even trying this tournament, you know. Without stuff like that, it's just a grind. It's just waiting the timer out. But finding out new stuff like that, now I know that I can go there. You have no reason to go there in Darkwalker anyway, but you know, you can if you really want to. If you're really bored. The portraitors were really exciting. Not much time to spend there to outrun the fog. We almost died in that large transition cave. Oh my god, dude! I swear I heard a wolf and I turned around, this rabbit's following me. That actually creeped me out. I thought it was a wolf, but like further away. Because of the size when I turned around. Spooky rabbit. Shall I collect some birch bark? It's not like I'm gonna really need it. I mean, I could... Yeah, we could have a few teas. We... a little low on condition. So it's not the worst thing to do. I still have so much time on the fog timer. I'm gonna do a whole circle around the map probably before even picking up the fire. Let's get some birch bark that I'm probably never gonna use. Dude, I love collecting birch bark. I want to have a long run just for this. Collecting birch bark just feels peaceful, you know, it's just so damn good. But I'm not gonna need it on this run, so it also doesn't feel that satisfying as it would on a long run. I love hitting this forest. I have 1 birch bark. Let's see if I can get to 30 at least. There's usually a lot of birch bark here. Kind of spread around. 3 here. I think I see some over here. I may need to sprint a little bit because like the Darkwalker's pretty fast now. If we're gonna be going back and forth around the forest, it might be a little difficult to collect all of them. One of your favorite goats is made for Darkwalker. Gain another slope near Foreman's, put you right at the banishment spot. Alright, yeah, it's pretty close. It's pretty close there. I still, yeah, I haven't really thought about how I'm gonna do Ash Canyon. It's gonna be a little tricky if you wanna like take him around the region. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna risk there. Alright, I kind of don't wanna die at the last moment. I still have 2 stims though, so in theory we should be able to outrun anything the game throws at us. If we don't tank or condition too low, you can just run past the Darkwalker, right? Like with a stim, he really should not be able to get you unless you get stuck or like miscalculate your path or something. Wow, where's all the birch bark? It's surprisingly empty. There we go. I've been missing out on all the spots. That's kind of garbage, because I won't be able to go back now. He's already getting near the forest, I think. I can hear him quite well. Oh, moose markings. Moose markings in here. Alright, there is still a moose spawn in there somewhere. There used to be more spawns around here for the moose. Yeah, I can't even go back. Can't even go freaking back here. It's annoying. All I want is some birch bark, man. Now I see our sticks. How much did I get? Only 12. That is nothing. That's less than a half there should be in this forest.
This is like something out of a horror movie.
There's all the birch I missed. Do I have time for this? Probably not really.
Where's that thing?
It's like something out of a horror movie. Yeah, imagine not being able to pick up a birch bark. That's the scariest part, you know? Being rushed and not being able to pick up all the loot. What a horrifying thought. And I'm basically walking towards him, but look, there's a piece of birch here. I can't leave it on the ground. That's just that won't fly. There's another one there, man. Stop yelling, man. Relax. We need that piece of birch. Had to be done.
This is like something out of a horror movie.
Okay, I got 20. That's not that bad. But I missed a bunch for sure. There is more. But this freaking bastard won't let me pick up a birch bark in peace. It's kind of like when I was still sort of new to the game and I was afraid of this forest. I mean, it's pretty normal, right? I don't actually see the bear spawn, which is weird. This bear should be guaranteed. But like, the bear is pretty terrifying when you're new to the game. And back then, Animal AI was actually not so broken. Like now he leaves you alone in half the spots in the forest anyway, because he cannot path to. He used to be way more persistent. But creatures are just broken good now for dealing with bears. It's not what it used to be. That's part of what makes me feel really safe in the forest anyway. Like that's actually a very safe bear as far as bears go. You stay behind any tree and he's most likely never gonna touch you. Bear, moose, and limited visibility, yeah. Yeah, the moose is also less common, but we did see the marking, so the moose could have been there. Thank you, Platypus, welcome in. Let's have a drink. Crackers. Let's have some gamer lunch. And he's walking fast. He's gonna catch up by the time I finish eating. Scary. I should probably sleep. This is potentially still bear roaming area, so let's wait a little longer.
That's not an animal.
Okay, I think we might be safe here. Take this thing. Somewhere near the trees, lower the chance of wind. Like, I could freeze to death. I'm not even careful about it. But we do have the bear patrol. I mean, what's the chance, right? It should not happen. Actually, just have a birch tea. Even better. Birch tea. 5 hours. And we go. Doesn't the game warn you? Oh, that's true, yeah. We actually wouldn't even die. That might be the largest difference between Voyager and Stalker. I think in Stalker it doesn't warn you anymore. Of all the things, that's probably the one thing that's like the most dangerous. A lot of people find out the hard way. It's a pretty common death, right? Like a lot of people die at least once like that, I think. I may have died like that too at some point. I don't even remember. Way back. That's not having bandages when having blood loss is another one, right? That's how you learn bandages you should always have on you. You should not rely on being able to tear down clothing. You're left with double blood loss and like 15% condition and no bandages, then you're basically dead. How's the fog? It's still 40? Okay. All good. Sure doesn't, yeah. So, oh, it's actually just 8 August. I for some reason I already thought it's like mid-August. I don't know why. But we should get the diary this month. So I kind of want August to be, you know. I want a few weeks to pass. I wouldn't mind late August at this point. I want some news. At least a little bit of info about the DLCs. Like if they have 2 DLCs in mind, they must have a specific idea in mind, right? But they didn't even share that. Like we have no idea what the DLCs are about. Okay, we're still +5. Just a chill breeze. I would like to make it to Timberwolf Mountain when the fog starts and only then use the fog dispel thing so that my food doesn't spoil. I'm not sure how that's gonna work though. I think on the previous run, I'm still not convinced, but I think on the previous run, when I used it past 100%, then it sort of removed less than 50%, as if the progress went past 100, basically. Which is probably not what you want, because then you just take more damage overall. But I wouldn't mind confirming it. Testing it a second time. Oh, walking into the wind. I should go collect some kettles or something. Let me eat the ones I have. Getting a little hungry here. Oh, wow. No, PvE is actually larger. I did not expect this. PvE is 50 minutes. And the only region, probably, if it is large. Because now we're at 50%, and you can see it rounds down. So it's not 40, it's 50. So again, a whole 25. I'm glad I waited to use the spray thingy, because this is where it makes the most sense. That's crazy though. Like in PV alone with the spray, I will stay as long as the 3-4 territory regions rolling. It's just insane. Actually, even without a spray, right? It's like 16 minutes per region. Airfield, zone of contamination, Sundered Pass. And 45, no, 50, yeah, 50 in PV. It's actually 2 minutes longer. Insane. It is a large map. It is quite large for sure. I hope he's not gonna catch up with me because we're gonna do kind of a long circle. Welcome in, Lily. Yeah, we made it to far territories, and the Darkwalker mechanics do work there. We actually almost died. It's pretty hard there because the fog timer is just messed up. The fog timer is only 16 minutes per region, even though like Airfield is a huge region, right? It's like Pleasant Valley. Typically the fog timer is 40 minutes. In PV, and actually it turns out it's 50 minutes. And in each of those regions it was only 16 minutes, which is crazy. Like I was just saying, like the 3-4 territory regions, I had less time in them than I will have in PV alone. So like from that perspective, it's not really gonna help you prolong the timer much. Yeah, also no glyph fighters, no spray paint cans, and the Darkwalker was just like, it was pretty bad because I went through the large cave, through the large transition. I almost got caught there. I had to use a stim after the rope to Sundered Pass. I was very close to Darkwalker there. I was also low on condition because I was tanking some damage from the fog. So I went down to like 10% and then ran past Frosty with a flare and a stim. I couldn't see anything. I thought we would die there, honestly. It was very, very close. And far end branch line was also quite dangerous because the timer is also really tiny, right? Really short, and it's just
That'll come in handy.
such a long walk. So I basically wasted most of my timer going to far territories, and then going back, I was really trying to raise the fog. I had to use quite a few tricks to even stay alive. I definitely do not recommend going there. Not to mention, we almost died to a death wall, goating back. So yeah, lots of fun, but you know, that's the best part about this sort of stuff. Just finding these things out. Still the highlight of the run. I think now we can safely make it to Ash Canyon. Just gotta do some more dancing. Yeah, that's what I enjoy the most, you know, like if I can't tackle a challenge and find out something new, it kind of kills my motivation to even try. Like I don't really care about doing just the challenge itself anymore. There's been too many tournaments for me for that to be the only motivation.
This stuff will come in handy.
But I knew I wanted to try that specifically. Yeah, I think Fiat was saying that would just be an invalid run when I was trying it. It's fine. This run would never have been competitive anyway, because I just refused to go inside buildings. If I did go inside buildings, it would have definitely prolonged the timer quite a bit. Even if I didn't fully waste the timer, like it would add up a lot, right? There's just so many buildings.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Honorable competitor intentionally beefed the goat coming back into railroad last time in the spirit of fairness. Yeah, I totally did. I mean, you know, goading is allowed. To be honest, I don't understand why that would DQ a run, but it doesn't matter anyway. It's not like it's DQing some #1 longest run or anything. I don't have the patience to sit in the buildings, I think. It's a bit unfortunate that that's what it comes down to. That's just how it is with these challenges, right? You start out the challenge, and when you create the challenge, you have one thing in mind, but then it plays out totally differently. Like with PPP, nobody thought it would be possible to survive forever, right? Eating a bottle of painkillers every day. It turns out beachcombing is strong. I mean, we knew that, but like 1 bottle per day, average over long term. Quite something. Or my very first tournament, right? Back when I started streaming. Speed crafting a bow. Nobody thought it would be faster than 7 days, but hey. We figured it out. We could have had a sub 4-day run with a fully crafted bow and 15 arrows and loper. Those were the days of shenanigans. I actually patched that already. I can't do it anymore. Oh look, another hatchet. Did I hear a wolf again?
Could end up being useful.
Going so backed into the game. Yeah, like both in competitions and like by hinterland, patching it just wouldn't work. Like, and that's gonna be very interesting in Black Frost, right? Like, how is that gonna play out? You know, the movement, will it feel different? Will you still be able to go down? Will you be able to go up in many places? That's the crazy thing about TLD, and it's just like there's no way they did it intentionally, but it just worked out. And it opens up possibilities. It just makes the game more interesting, you know. It's just like an accidental feature that happened to work out. Goating up, like the fact that you can goat up Summit, absolutely crazy, right? And so many other places. It's just like almost every single region has some goat, which is like wildly unexpected, that can get you to places. You can goat up to Timber of Mountain to from PV without using the rope, right? We used that in Wintermute. There's so many others. Edge Canyon actually doesn't seem to have one. You can make it to the Tail Peak in Thunder Pass without using... well, no, you do need to use a rope, but you can go the back way, which is weird. So you can get there without doing the tail, but there's a lot of death walls, so yeah, that one kind of sucks. Really, more of a just for fun goat. In general, I love bypassing ropes specifically, because ropes are just so exhausting to climb. People said they're going to explode as Black Force lets you jump. Yeah. It won't even feel like TLD if you can jump, right? I mean, how is that gonna work? That's just... that cannot be. I'm curious about Black Force. It's most likely going to be one large map. I wonder how that's going to influence how each part of the map feels like, you know? Because I actually like the way the TLD1 map is done, you know, when they add a new region. It has this distinct feel, always. The animal spawns work different, the weather works different, and this might sort of disappear in Black Frost. This is kind of my maybe worry, a relatively realistic worry, like... I like that the areas in TLD feel so distinct, and that weather is such a big part of survival, right? Just like the elements, the nature can kill you. It's more than just aggressive wildlife, which is... it's still nice, right? Many survival games don't actually even have that. They lean into stuff like zombies and so on. So, you know, just like wildlife. But the weather, the cold itself, just getting stuck somewhere because of wind or the weather gets worse. That's nice. And if it's going to be more uniform in like a large map, then I'm not sure how that's gonna work. They will need to simply not have global weather, right? Like in Timber of Mountain, if you have a blizzard in Mountaineer's Hut, you also have a blizzard at the peak of the mountain. There's no difference. I feel like if we're gonna have one large map, they will have to change this. I doubt the map will be too large though at the start. Like, they do plan on releasing early access, right? So how large is it gonna be? I'm sure expectations are larger than when TLD released. Surely it's gonna be larger than just Mystery Lake was when TLD was in alpha. Oh, double painkillers.
This'll come in handy.
Look at that. Yeah, I just hope it's good. Does it actually say? Doesn't really tell me. I think it's half of the meter. It will let you jump for sure. I'll make goating easier. I'm not gonna lie, I am not that bothered by the fact that we cannot jump. So many games don't let you jump, right? Like, yeah, it feels a little odd maybe in some ways, but like, I'm not too concerned. Full of steel edges or edges, yeah. It's the thing, right? You don't do that in TLD1, and that might feel so different if that changes. Oh, I see the moose actually. He's very close to the fire. I did not see him there the first time. So we did get the moose spawn. Interesting. And again, don't let you climb walls like in Conan. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about it already. Yeah, you could just climb up. That kind of blew my mind when you could do that. It's pretty nice. And you know, there are some ways, right? Like the edges of the map, you simply cannot like out climb that anyway. All right, what do we got here? Accelerant. Okay. Okay. Ooh, a new hat. A new hat. It's a slight upgrade. I honestly don't need this anymore. I'm just gonna drop that. Take this. Take this. Let's warm these up, even though I don't really need to do that, honestly. And let's do some sleeping. Okay. 1 hour. Can jump in Hitman. Yeah, so many games. Like, sometimes it's just not needed, right? In a survival game, it does feel maybe somewhat limiting. But, you know, it makes goating more useful. It's just like, you can work around it, I guess. That's the thing. If goating was not a thing, I would be bothered by it way more. So I think that's it. The fact that we have a workaround, you know, if there's just like a workaround, intended or not, that you have to learn, then I'm totally fine with it. This is just a 4-hour... Interesting. It's just a 4-hour ward instead of 5. I don't understand why some of them are 4 hours. So strange. Let me eat this dog food before we go. And the goat man and hitman. Well, you don't really need to though, right? I don't know. I never played it, but it's like assassination game, right? It's not like you have to survive in the frozen waste. Yeah, we better make our way to Timber of Mountain. I mean, it's getting close to that timer. Wow, no campfires either. I'm starting to think Hitman is a worse survival game than TLD. Who would have thought, right? It just doesn't make the cut as a survival game, I guess. That one seems like a completely different game. Yeah, or maybe it's a really bad survival game, you never know, right? Maybe they tried to make it a survival game but forgot about implementing campfires and it was a flop. I didn't play it, I mean, maybe. It's a horrible survival game, yeah. It's just a bad survival game. I mean, no campfires, that's not gonna cut it. It's like an inverted survival game, right? You're trying to... Instead of you trying to survive, you're trying to make sure others don't survive. Sort of. This place feels like Draft Dodgers, which is not really where I want to be now. It's kind of an unfortunate area. We may actually have to sprint. I don't want to get caught by the freaking fog. I know I have the fog dispeller thingy. But I want to use it a little bit later, maybe. Wow, toxic fog already. We might lose the... I don't have that much, you know. I don't actually care. Let's just, like, eat up in case. In case things go bad. There we go. But yeah, no, this is far. This is far. We need to use the speedrunner strat. Otherwise we won't make it. It's very far. Subnautica is a really bad factory game. Doesn't even have conveyor belts, wow. Worst factory game ever. Even Dave the Diver has campfires, yeah, but Dave the Diver has everything, right? It's an everything game. What genre is it supposed to actually be? I don't even know. It's like an adventure game, I guess, right? I don't know what else I would call it. It's like everything, all the genres. You can use muffins to climb up places. Muffins, you say? That makes me hungry. Yeah, it's adventure, exploration. There's some written games, right? There's taking care of your fish, making sure it doesn't eat, that you scold it, and so on. Right. So we needed to grow to be a big angry shark. I don't think I'm still gonna make it. I may need to... may need to use the spray early. Ah, we're getting close though. Yeah, the other stuff is secondary, it's just there's so much of it, right? Like at some point you sort of lose the main stuff, that's the thing. It feels different from some other games that have like a bunch of secondary content. And the secondary content is very varied. That's what makes it different to me. I don't have much coffee. I think we can climb it without. Of the main game loop is like 80% of the game. Yeah, but still, it's like, it's still different, right? I mean, like, Fallout is not that different in this sense, right? Like, there's a lot of side content. I imagine Skyrim maybe as well. I never played it. But they are very different games, right? And the side content is still like... There is some similarity. And not just to main content, but like between side content. It's just like a lot of the same type. Oh, well, there we go. We ruined it anyway. Screw it. I might not even make it to the top, dude. I don't want to fall down. That's gonna be funny. We're gonna fall down. I have not fallen down off a rope in such a long time. I'm all here for it. Oh, we got lucky. I still have to drop all the food, but yeah. Drop. drop. I should not be dropping it now though. I don't have much time. We might have to sustain, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. I'm just going to walk myself to Timber Mountain. I might have to come back here later. Like we're just gonna relax a bit in Timber Mountain, then we use the spray thingy. I think that's the plan. Yeah, this should work out just perfectly, I think. Luckily we had enough condition to walk through here. Yeah, it sucks that I lost the food again, but I didn't have that much. That's why I picked up so much birch bark, you know, now we can sort of relax. In fact, I'm just gonna sleep right when we enter Timber Mountain. I could actually, this is already the entrance. Wait just a little bit longer, I have plenty of condition. Yes, I'll take a bit of a hit. You're gonna be hitting man in a second, enjoy. I never played Hitman, I think I have at least one of the games. There's like multiple, right? I think it's somewhere for free on Epic. But you know me. When I start a game, I finish it, and that tends to take time. So, 200 other games to try. Okay, let's ward here. I do need some energy because we're too freaking tired. Too freaking tired otherwise. Sucks about the food. I'm gonna have to get some kettles now. At least I can drink, if nothing else. No food at all. But let's do 5 hours here. Get some energy back. Toxic folks, 1%. Let's do a quick loop around, waste like half of the fog or whatever. I need to be able to walk to Ash Canyon, so I must not underestimate that, but other than that, we're fine. Still have some extra time to be spent in PV. And I'm curious how much time we're gonna get back. Because I spent at least a minute or two, right, in the fog in PvE, if it subtracts it. Only thing you're missing in there is a dating sim. Oh, I totally see what you're talking. You would absolutely date Kyoko, wouldn't you? Like, that doesn't even need to be said. Well, you have sort of a relationship management system there. Especially in the DLC. But yeah, you cannot marry anyone, I think. At least not yet. I haven't beaten the DLC yet. Why is he coming from there? He's coming from Blackrock. I wish I could go to Blackrock. I tried finding a way before I started the tournament run, but I genuinely think there is no way to Blackrock. Like, I even checked in Unity Explorer, the entrances are closed off. I tried using a random spawn and I was hoping Hinterland forgot, you know, you could just like spawn there randomly if you're lucky. But I did like 50 starts and no spawns there. And then I realized the spawns are actually custom because they always spawn by like a burnt out campfire in Darkwalker. And Blackrock's not gonna have any, right? You can't spawn in far territories either, so... It was just pretty clear that it's not possible, unfortunately. I thought I heard some wolfies. Whoa, relax. Running straight through me, so rude. How's the timer going? Okay, the timer's gonna be just the standard 40 minutes, I think. No big deal there. Warning shot doesn't hurt. We are slightly tired, so I gotta be careful with that. Probably gonna sleep in Mountaineers again, then we maybe figure out how to turn around.
Hope nobody needs this.
I need clothing, I need food.
What is that thing?
Come on, man, stop chasing me. I need this food. Give me a break.
What the hell was that? This is like something out of a horror movie.
Okay, where's my spray? Gonna do some spraying up in Mountaineers. You stay away, mister. You stay away. Ooh, free coffee.
That's
Where is the campfire anyway? I don't even remember. Okay, take this. I could leave some food in here for later maybe, because I don't know, it might get spoiled in PV again, for all I know. That's not an animal. Nuh-uh.
I gotta get out of here. If this is a nightmare,
Okay,
I want to wake up.
5 hours. All we get here. Something woke me up. Oh, that's steam bees. That's inconvenient.
What's that thing?
That's steam bees, alright. Oh, look! Oh, they put a... I wonder why they put these random decorations here that normally are not present. Only 16%, we got plenty of time. I'm gonna do a quick loop here.
This is like something out of a horror movie.
Okay, I need to insure myself here because I don't actually know how this dispel fog thing works. And the best thing to do here would be to try and outsprint him like all the way so that I can squeeze back if I need to. Let me drink this coffee. And we're just gonna start sprinting. Just do some sprints. Get rid of this guy.
That's not an animal.
Yeah, well, sadly I cannot sprint here much. I need to outsprint him some more before we are able to do it more consistently. Oh, there just has to be a wolf here. This is really not the spot I want to have a wolf in right now.
That's...
Yeah, it's not much stamina we'll get to have this way. Ooh, quite a drop. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is enough of a head start. I sure hope so. But what the hell? This is a long path. I don't want to get trapped. Is the thing. I suppose we could use the lure to get past this, so we're probably fine anyway. Because it's not like a straight path or anything. That shouldn't be that big of a deal. Okay, we're gonna have to drop off. This is the entrance basically. Drop off the food, ideally, so that doesn't get spoiled. And now let's see how much can we do here, because we are well into the fog, right? So let's see. Can I even keep going this way? Is the question. I don't want to risk it too far. Dispel fog. Better start hearing him. Let's do this. 24 minutes. Oh, okay. No, I don't know. I think it's oh no, it must drain it. It's already down to 23. I think it did drain. So it's not really worth waiting for the fog. It's like you may as well use it when it's close to 100. The other question is if it dispels like 50% of the current progress or total progress, because then you could just use it when you reach 50, right? No reason to wait any longer than that. This is gonna be spoiled, right?
Better to have this than leave it behind.
Yeah, better to have this. But hey, container food does not spoil, so that's cool. And the animals are dead, at least. Nothing to worry about here. Can walk about freely. Can go through the plane crash. I guess I could. It's gonna work out just fine. Take this side entrance instead. Actually, there can be a stim in the cockpit. Not that I really need another stim, but hey, I mean, the stims are always nice. This is gonna be all spoiled. It can't be placed food like that. That just doesn't work anymore.
If this is a nightmare, I want to wake up.
Oh yeah, there's a stem. Even an
Use
ERAM.
this.
I don't need a second ERAM, especially not at 35%. But I will gladly take the stem. I mean, it's a stem. This is all gonna be spoiled. What a waste. All this spoiled airline food. Technically, you should be able... Oh, it's 0. Yeah, it sets it to 0 calories. That's the problem. That's why you cannot use
Like
those.
something out of a horror.
Food item has no calories, yeah. It's not the fact that it's 0%, it's the fact that it's 0 calories. I think if you get one of those weird 0-calorie rabbits from like harvesting carcasses, then you can still eat it though. It's probably some weird rounding thing. Should I sleep here? I could sleep here for 5 hours. Still have plenty of these things. I don't have to go to the warm part of the cave. It really feels weird, like, with so much loot. The game's just so different. It's hard to go back after you get used to Loper, I think. I do miss having like a larger variety of items and guns and stuff. Like, I don't feel like guns even make the game easier, really. It's more than just it's easier to find a weapon in general, but I think bow is still better than a revolver or rifle anyway.
This is like something out of a horror movie.
Peak of the Devil. 22%. Ew. That's a very heavy paperweight right there. Don't need that.
If this is a nightmare, I want to wake up.
Could be another stim at 3 strikes, but do I care? Still have 17 minutes. I may as well. Even though I don't really care. But like, what else is there to do? And I have no food, so I may as well take these cattails. I am getting hungrier. There's plenty of calories. Ooh. I don't know, the cattails do seem more numerous here than on Loper, or maybe I just don't remember. I don't feel like there were this many kettles on Loper, but it should be the same settings, like the natural resources setting is not changed in the preset difficulties. I'm just gonna eat some. Still gonna take him some time to reach me.
This is like something out of a horror movie.
Eat your kettle as well. Oh, it's still 100 and whatever meters. Here I thought he was getting close.
No.
Wow, that wolf is scary close though. Why is there a wolf here? Oh right, because it wasn't rendered when the fog was in place. I keep forgetting about this. Kind of weird. Running here, we're gonna gun him down.
What the hell was that? It's not an
Wait, what? What is this?
Gotta get out of here.
What happened? Huh? Why is there a ward? Did not place that. That's kind of weird. Where did that ward come from? And it's like grayed out, so it's like too far. That's weird.
It's like something out of a horror movie. What the hell was that?
That makes no sense. It's like it's tied to that wolf dying or something. That's
What is that thing?
first time I see this. And I forgot how far racetracks were. It's quite the hike, really. Quite the hike. I'm not exactly going the straightest path possible, but still. I'm not gonna go around, just gonna turn around and go back after this. And sprinting here is pointless because I'm gonna have to go towards the Darkwalker, so I kind of need to turn him around here. Walking makes more sense now. I'm gonna get like a free hour or two of sleep here, actually. I still don't know what the hell is up with this ward. It's so strange. Freaking wolves here, man. Oh my god, from so far away. Welcome in, Wendy. I finally got to Ginger Island. I saw you get the achievement when I started Steam. The achievement spoiled the surprise for me. How are you liking it? Ginger Island is awesome. I really enjoyed exploring it for the first time. Yeah, I was just stalking you. Don't mind it. Oh no, no stim.
I wonder who owns this stuff.
Who owns this soda? Makes you feel like you started a new study run. Yeah, Ginger Island was great. That was,
That's not an animal.
I think, one of the highlights. And to think it was added in one of the more recent updates. Like, imagine if they added something like that again. In the next update they're planning. That would be cool. Didn't know Stardew was that big. Yeah, I was pacing myself with the exploration until the last year or so. There's always something new to see. Okay, I think we can circle around very comfortably here. Isn't a problem.
No.
You thought you could just fish on the sea, yeah. Yeah, I knew it would be good when I got the quest to repair it. I was like, oh, this is gonna be important.
Get out of here.
I definitely want that. Yeah, I wonder what that word was. It disappeared. Still no idea where that word came from.
This is like something out of a horror movie. That's not an animal. What is that thing?
Kind of miss Ginger Island now. A lot more cozy than PvP with Darkwalker on your butt, for sure. Oh, why are you here? Correction, Darkwalker and wolves. And toxic fog. Doesn't get cozier than that. What condition is the revolver? 46%, okay. I suppose it's not gonna break down. I think maybe we want to take a nap before climbing the rope, otherwise I'm gonna be too tired. Could use a stem, but it's just gonna make me more tired as well. No point really.
This is a nightmare. I want to wake up.
These sort of S-shaped pathways are always the most dangerous. Like, that was 100 meters there almost. He caught up with me. Just because I need to walk backwards a bit. Is this gonna be a problem anywhere? Like, in Timber Mountain we should be fine. Emerald Mountain should be okay. Hatch Canyon. Also okay, I think. We can walk in a circle there. It's just gonna be a little... Well...
No.
I have to manage it right. See how that's gonna go. But I'm not too worried. I already forgot when I placed down the ward. How much is that in IRL time? It should actually be like 25 minutes.
What the hell was that?
Up to 25 minutes, so even if I'm just like wrong, it's like 15 minutes. That's plenty of time to play it safe, really. Not much to worry about. Toxic fog starting up.
That's not an animal. What is that thing?
I think we can walk in there just fine. In 5 minutes. I don't know when I'm gonna do the Joja run in Stardew. I've been meaning to do it like September, October, but like, am I gonna get to it? I don't know. Welcome in, Helga. Never seen me do a Joja run. You're excited to watch me do it. Yeah, I really do wanna. It's just so many other games I still wanna try, you know? It's like nothing's working out. Dave's taken twice as long as I expected it would. Like, I have a feeling I won't finish it this weekend either still. Still more to go. Maybe next week. But it's gonna be like mid-August already, right? Yeah, happy Saturday. And Stardew run takes a long time, right? I guess the second run doesn't have to be as long as the first one, but it's still gonna be pretty long. Let's do a ward here real quick. I do wanna sleep before I climb. Oh, come on, let me place this somewhere. There we go. Let's eat the remaining kettles quickly. Yeah, so many games, and you got hooked on RimWorld, right? So, like, you're not gonna touch another game until 2029. That's the thing. You pick a game that takes a little longer, and then it gets even crazier. And Stardew was no short game either. Okay, time to climb. Up. So obsessed, yeah. I was lurking yesterday. One day I will probably get to try it too. One day in a distant future, but one day. I still have 3 of these. Honestly, I'm fine using a ward here, so that I can stay a little longer and keep distance from the Darkwalker. Because I can take a bunch of damage here, even after we get the fog. Wait, how's my... hold on. It doesn't matter anymore, right? Like, I'm gonna lose it. I actually have no food. Okay, so it's good. It's fine. Yeah, one distant day. Here I was thinking, you know, after I finished Stardew, I was like, oh man, this was nice. This was nice. I should try all the other farms. Oh, so naive, right? All the other farms, right? Yeah. Just sink like 3k hours into it. Why not? Oh look, this is weird. Uh. Oh, okay. Maybe it's not just. No, I thought it was when I was looking at the ward that lets me leave PV and not the other spots. It's when you're looking down. I don't know what's up with this spot. I think it's like sunk into the ground. Kind of like the stim in Mountain Town. Oh yeah, let's breathe in that toxic fog. That sweet, sweet toxic fog. Awesome. Imagine if the gas mask worked with this. Then it would be worth it to go to Zone of Contamination. Grab that mask and survive. Well, maybe not forever. The canisters are really rare, but still. Okay, now I could get jumped by a wolf, so I don't want to overdo this. I could go a lot lower, but do I want to? Probably not. How's my water supply? It's still fine. Let's just drink up a little bit. I should have probably actually... oh yeah, I don't have any... I don't have any birch on me. I think we're gonna go soon. Yeah, let's go. This is as low as I'm willing to go. It is Voyager basically, so I think we should be fine. But still. Maybe start preparing some birch. Wait, he's actually not moving, I think. Is that right? Yeah, see, this is really cool. So the ward still works. And now I don't have the toxic fog. It works on the other side. I don't understand how this is possible though. Because it's like a totally different map, right? Like, how does it know? That is really interesting. And that, I totally don't get that. Would be insane with a gas mask, yeah. It would be very atmospheric. Like, I tried wearing it in Darkwalker, and I tried turning this image filter, right? This heritage looks really good in Darkwalker. It's like, oh, oh, oh. It's like a spooky filter. It kind of looks like Repo, actually. You know, the filter. It kind of reminds me of that. It's like a spooky filter. I could actually start a fire here. Maybe it makes sense. Maybe we should. How's accelerant and lamp oil? 3 accelerants. No lamp oil. Okay, let's just do it the usual way then. The usual slow way. Oh, I only have 2 tinder plug though, so maybe not. Maybe that was a mistake. We may have to use accelerant. I actually don't have fuel. I need to start picking up sticks. Won't be able to cook much in here. I forgot you need fuel to keep a fire going. It's been a while since I played. Oh no, I do have coal. Okay, never mind. It's all good. No problem at all. Is this not done yet? Oh wow, it's not. Takes a while to boil all that stuff. Oh, never mind. God damn it. Need to level up my cooking, I guess. Burdock. Not much else I can do. Sure, we can make a little bit more water. I have oh, I have 6 more. That's a lot. That's it might require me to use another coal even. There's that much. Is this gonna kill my fire? My beautiful coal fire, don't you dare. Oh, you bastard. You bastard. It's probably still enough to make another tea. It's, oh well, maybe not. I guess we'll see. There we go. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Let's have one more tea. And what is this, 2 hours? Maybe 2 hours. 2 hours of good sleep. And here he comes. Better get moving. Okay, that was the rock. That was the rock. There should not be a wolf here, but I do have PTSD in my defense. I do remember crossing a wolf here post-refresh. It was some other tournament we were doing, I don't remember which one. Quite surprised to see him here. Didn't have any smell. Yeah, that rock was sus, it was asking for it really. Got what it deserved. It was looking at me mean. Just had that look. I think the Darkwalker is catching up pretty quickly. It's coming from a weird direction. I should sprint probably. Yeah.
That's not an animal.
I hate when this happens. It's like right there somewhere. Don't want to get caught at a choke point like this.
Gotta get out of here. What the hell was that? If this is a nightmare, I'm gonna wake up.
Okay, now to shoot my way through timber rolls, I guess. I actually need to think this through. It's not exactly time to go yet. And I can only really circle around here. Not anywhere else. Oh, this guy. Ideally he just bleeds out. Did I hit him? I don't think so. He's just gonna be annoying me this entire time. I might need to do several loops around here.
It's like something out of a horror movie. It's not an animal. What the hell was that? No.
They call this free wood. I actually need tinder, I keep forgetting. Let me take the kettle heads too. Actually useful for once.
Gotta get out of here.
Alright, that's probably sufficient.
If this is a nightmare, I'm gonna wake up.
We're at 45. It's plenty of time. Timber of Mountain is really easy to cross because like we can ignore half the map, essentially, especially in this challenge. But really, Timber of Mountain is like... It's like a crystal lake, really. That's the one thing I don't like about this map. It feels like 2/3 of the map are the sort of the place you visit once. And only the rest is not. There's not much reason to go to the entire northern half other than
Is that thing?
summiting, which is like a one-time thing. With very little going for it. It could really use another cabin there or something.
This is like something out of a horror
plenty of food. Keep walking.
I gotta get out of here.
Gotta get out of here. Yeah. We'll get out of here. Just not yet. Not yet, Willie. Still have 22 minutes. Wait, 22? 40. Is that normal? 45? I think it is, right? I already forgot what is the standard. I think it's 45. It was just PV that had like extra 5 minutes basically. Not much, but it's something still.
No.
Finally. The more I shoot these walls, the better. These guys are not nice.
This is like something out of a horror movie.
They need to get out of here, huh? Not me. Damn.
This is a nightmare. I want to wake up. That's not an animal.
This might be a good time to clear out the Timbies. Do I even want to though? Timbies. What do we do with the Timbies? Can probably just leave them be and walk around them. Like I can just take the back path to the campfire. Hopefully there are no more in the forest. Or in Ash Canyon, that would be the most annoying. And I would have to deal with them. Kind of don't feel like it. Oh, we're not taking that. Not a very good thing to eat.
I gotta get out of here.
I could try and snipe them from here, but yeah, what's the point? You can just go that way. Once the time is up. See, so we got 20 minutes. This might be the only loop we need. 2 loops is going to be a little maybe ambitious, a little risky. And I can just chill by the campfire anyway. What's the point? I really hope I got all the notes, otherwise it'll be really unfortunate.
This is a nightmare.
Really, really unfortunate. I don't think I forgot any note though. Oh, maybe this could come in handy still.
This is like something out of a horror movie.
Lonely lamp of coal.
That's not an animal.
I didn't even see him. Guess he's not that close. Maybe we could eat something. How's my... Okay, my Tinder's fine. I'll just get some food. Oh, there he is. Camping at the top. That's how it is. Oh, that's pretty close. Somebody's been busy catching up.
No. This is like something out of a horror movie.
Can we snipe this bastard?
Gotta get out of here.
No. Can't really aim with a revolver at all.
That's not an
Ah, it's still plenty of time. I think we can do one more loop then.
What is that thing?
One more victory lap around Timberwolf Mountain. Then it's Ash Canyon almost. And there he is, bastard.
What the hell was that? This is like something out of a horror movie. Gotta get out of here. That's not an animal. No.
Didn't leave anything in the hut. Well, there is some food here. I may as well take that, I guess. And the flare. Could be useful against steam bees. Don't care about the rest. But best to be prepared for team bees. Definitely do one more circle. We have 10 minutes left. Where is this thing again? Yeah, it's pretty close to the ravine. It's pretty much in the forest. It's somewhere near the containers, so should be fine doing one more lap, basically. I have a few more minutes after that. No problem.
Gotta get out of here. What is that thing? That's not an animal.
Come here, mister. Let me have a... Let me have a birch tea. I think we're gonna really need all this condition recovery anymore.
No.
So why not start using it up?
Gotta get out of here.
Oh, he's up there again.
What is that thing?
You still get terrified when he's closing in. Yeah, this challenge will teach you to not fear him, really. When you're walking for 10 hours straight, it's just... Some paths are still scary, but like an open region is chill. Because the thing is, the closer he is, the easier he is to avoid as well, right? Because it's like easier to just like walk in any direction. When he's farther away, then it's easier for him to close in. Because he instantly changes the direction. Yeah, the scariest parts are caves, basically. Transition caves are kind of spooky sometimes. That's where you can definitely die. The dam, maybe. The worst part of the run, or like the most dangerous where we came closest to dying, was actually in the
Gotta get out of here.
hard territory transition thingy. If I didn't have a stim there, I would have died, I think. But in an open region, it's just, yeah, just gotta sort of like predict, you know, a plan ahead where to go. Don't go to dead ends and stuff like that. Thank you for the follow, Hellfire. Welcome in. Okay, now it's time to get up there somewhere. There can be wolves sometimes, so gotta be careful. Such a weird wolf spawn up there. Post refresh. There can be a wolf now.
That's not an animal.
Because it's linear. Yeah, like, you know, if he closes in on you, then you don't have any escape routes. It's not just linear, but also... It's actually not like a straight line, right? Like, it is linear, but it's like jagged, or sort of like an S shape or something. And it's even worse when there's verticality, right? So like the far territory transition was the worst. Not only it's like all the ways possible, it's also easy to get lost in there. And there's a rope. I went from airfield to Sundered Pass. So that's like everything bad in one. He almost caught me right where Frosty is, so I stimmed, I lit a flare, and I ran into Frosty with like 10% condition, which was very scary. I thought Frosty would actually finish me off, but we managed to sort of maneuver. Luckily that area is a little bit more open, right? Like, if it was like sketchy or something in an ice cave, it would be much worse. But that Frosty area is kind of open, luckily. You can get surprisingly close to Darkwalker anyway, I think like 6 meters before he kills you. Just gotta watch your condition. But I actually found Toxic Fog to be more dangerous, especially in the far territories when we were messing around. It was kind of hard to do everything in time and come back. And also get the most out of everything. Now we should be able to finish just fine. We're getting close to the fire. I think we're just gonna sleep here for 4 or 5 hours. And then start another... We'll do another glyph by the entrance again. It worked well enough the last time. Are some warning shots. Looks like there's just deer around here though. We actually have to go further right. Not as far as I thought. We're basically just behind Mountaineers. Kind of a pointless detour. Could have done this without going up there, but yeah, at least we wasted time. I need to waste time anyway. It's just sort of how the challenge is. Oh no, I just remembered I'm out of ice cream. I need to go buy some because it's so freaking hot. Oh, there's the fire. Did he run off? He ran off, okay. The Black Pools is going to be easier to deal with here. No Timbies in the forest. Yeah, more ice cream. I do have one cone. I have one emergency cone still that I will likely use today. Also out of cold beer. Things are getting tough. Need to go shopping. What's the temp now? It shouldn't be too hot. Huh. 26, but that's fine considering the previous week. 26 is an improvement. Used to be in the 30s during the day, so you know, 26 okay. It's just the apartment's heated up. So it still feels really, really warm here. That's the main issue. It's truth in here. Oh yeah, that's my condolences. It's quite... There we go, okay. Ooh. Spooky sounds. Should be able to banish now. I'll take this. I don't think we need that. And I actually have... Oh, I have even more to make. We're not gonna use it. We have to move out. I am going to do 4 hours probably. See how that goes. If we have still more. Yeah, like 26 is nice, right? It's just the apartment is heated up. Outside I would not mind it. Inside it's it doesn't feel that different from when it was like 34. Because the temperature inside sort of lags behind, you know, a couple days. If it's gonna be like this for a while, then it should be fine. But I think it's actually gonna get warmer next week again. So it's just a little cooler during the weekend. So I'll take it. At least at night when I open the windows, it's like 18 or something. It helps a lot. It's just by like noon, it's already hot again. Anyway, because the walls are still freaking warm or something. Just like heating is on or whatever. Preheating from the walls. Yeah, outside it's pretty good. I don't even mind inside that much. It's just, I don't know, it actually feels hotter inside potentially. I don't know. It is definitely pleasantly warm here. I've been burning through that ice cream like crazy. Why am I so slow? The freaking wind is picking up. Can't even hear it. Oh god, I hate headwind. Oh, my birch bark ruined. Let me through. I have like a minute to go this down. And this guy on our backs as well. Fun times. Alright, we made it. We made it. We have an extra minute. Let me just eat some here, maybe. Have birch tea for recovery. Let's drop everything in Ash Canyon, the final region. It's already been 2 hours into the stream, yeah, it was just 2 regions. So that's pretty interesting. Drop everything. Drop everything. This probably counts as food as well, I should drop it. And let's head back. Let's enjoy the final moments in here. Ward. Probably sleep. How long do I want to sleep? We'd actually do 4 hours easy. It's not a problem. Enjoy the last hour of the ward. Achievement on 20 plus. It is sort of a stereotype, right? Like when you're from up north. I mean, Senna certainly seems like it. Maybe not 20 plus. But like 24 she already doesn't like. 24 is perfectly pleasant. I manage heat just fine. Like, 35 is no fun, but I still prefer it to freezing. Alright, let's take some damage. Since we have so much health, nothing to worry about. I'm gonna sleep. Well, I can't really sleep. But I have so many stims. I could, right? I could just sleep on the other side and use up all these stims. That is actually totally an option. I'm just gonna, like, almost die here, since we have the ward going anyway. You know, when you go to Spain, it's around 25. You do need a fan or AC. Yeah, I have a fan blowing on me right now, and it's still, like, it's warm as hell. Sarah, welcome in. How is your beach vacation going? Up to like 26 is good as long as there's a nice breeze. At 27 it starts to get too much. Yeah, I don't even know specifically like my breaking point. You know, it's right about there somewhere, like high 20s. It really depends though, right? It depends. 27 starts to be kind of warm, yeah. I guess that's fair. Oh, you got home. Welcome home. You've been there a while, right? Did you have homemade pizza? That's the place with the homemade pizza ovens, right? Right? Man, I haven't had pizza in a while. But I had shrimp today. I'm pleased to announce. I thought you were going for just one weekend, but you were there for like a week, right? I know why I thought it was one weekend instead of 1 week. Oh, okay, it's different. Yeah, yeah. I thought this was your sister's cottage. Like, I thought it was on the beach, but okay, it's different. It was the beach house. So I hope you had some. I hope you got some suntan. I hope you didn't burn your scalp. And I need to watch your condition. Because we almost have to turn around. It's getting a little scary with this whole condition. We're going all the way to the red, maybe. Okay, we're already red. Let's go. Let's just go back. Back to safety here. Hey, I don't have the glyph here. Okay, well, we'll just do another one. It's no problem. See, this is the weird thing. It worked between PV and Timber of Mountain. It doesn't work here. And I have no idea why. Either way, I'm gonna pick this up and we're gonna deal with this. I should probably already have some birch tea. Start getting the condition boost in. Num 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 num. We'll do that later. Let me just... We should actually stem, because I do want to be exhausted. We do want the energy and everything back. You have to be up super early Monday. Ugh. My condolences. Oh, are you going back to work? I think it's been 4 weeks, right? But I hope you got some... good rest. Right at the beach. Ooh. I'm guessing it was warm. So that's actually great weather if we're gonna be at a beach cottage. Rented place to your mom's work union. Oh, okay. So, okay, I thought it was a family thing as well. Yeah, that is true. The war was almost finished. Maybe it just ran out. That's possible. It's entirely possible. How many calories? I can drink another birch tea. The place was crawling with Germans.
Right here.
So now it's that's the hip spot now, right? It's not Spain and Italy. Now it's Denmark. Because it's so freaking warm if you go south. Breaky over. Yeah, but it must have been nice 4 weeks, right? Stop! Why are you walking so quickly? Use this again. I'm not ready recovering. You stay away, mister. I still have way more condition to spend. So I'm probably gonna do another 5 hours of sleep. I kind of don't like him walking like this, you know. It's kind of let's do it. I know how I'm gonna do it after, but I'll just get our energy back. Okay, we have to run out of here. I wanted to use the toxic fog more, but he's just getting too close. We're gonna take him for a walk. We still have quite a bit of time here. Insanely windy on the west coast, but it was warm. Nice. Oh, not warm enough to stay on the beach. For you it was, but not for everyone else. Yeah, so you do like you're cold. So it was like, what was it? Was it like 19 degrees and windy, or what? That's a little cold on the beach, right? During summer anyway.
What is that thing?
Yeah, we're taking the Darkwalker for a walk. Now he's the Darkwalker. Nuh-uh, it was like 20 to 27. Well, good for a beach. I mean, air temps, right? Like, water temps are I guess it can be like 25 water, but
No.
good enough to cool down. Yeah, I wanna go swimming. No one went to swim with you. Yeah, that's the thing, right? That's the thing. Oh god. Okay, that's black wolfies. It does make sense. Like like if I'm gonna go at the beach,
Wake up.
I don't just wanna like sit there, right? Wait, where's the circle? What? I thought it was here. Wait. Is it random or something? I swear to god it used to be here. In the burnt forest. Maybe not.
This is like something out of a horror movie.
You totally swim with her. 19 to 21. Yeah, like... Yeah, I would have swum too. Not much. It is cold water for me as well, but if I'm gonna be there for a week, I'm definitely getting in that water at least a little bit, you know? At least a quick dip. Always there, yeah, it's been so long since I did this. For some reason, I thought it was like there near the fishing hut. Yeah, close to anglers. So we have to walk a little bit deeper in this region than I thought, but yeah, we'll have to do a few circles anyway. Looking at the toxic fog, we still have a bit more to go. Not gonna let it go to waste. Water isn't cold once you've been in fully once. Yeah, true. To me, 19 would probably end up being a little cold, but like, yes, like it's the same if it's even if the water is like 25, right? Like if it's 35 outside, it will still feel cold until you get in, and then it's good. Yeah, the first dip. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't like that first dip. I don't like being cold, okay, but it is also refreshing if it's like mid-30s. But once you get in, it is nice. Not clear enough to see the bottom. Entirely made up of seashells. Didn't feel good walking on it and not seeing. Oh yeah, I see. It's kind of cool that it's like full of seashells, but also it sucks to walk on for sure. First dip is horrible. Yeah, some people take it better than others, I think. I am not fond of it. And there are different strategies, right? You can either take it like very slow, just like take your time, or you can just like throw yourself in, get it over with. I am more of a take it slow guy, really. I don't mind doing it until like waist depth. And then the upper half of the body, it feels like extra cold, right? Like once like I go like chest, shoulders. That's the coldest part to me. Like to go in your belly button and then dip in an arm at a time. Yeah. One arm then the other. It depends how big the waves are too anyway, right? Belly bottom, okay. So you're not just like jumping in then. That's how I understood it. Yeah, chest shoulders is just... It makes sense because that's where like the blood flow is the thickest, I guess, right? With arteries. There's your heart, so it probably is meant to feel the worst. Like for a reason. So where's the circle? It's over there. Okay, we are at 24 already. I think we'll only do a single circle around here. I need to wait for him to come a little closer. Maybe we can eat this condensed milk. This thing is good. Not jumping in. Okay, so you're the slow and steady type too. Yeah. Yeah, I totally get that. Waves can be quite big. Yeah, the waves sometimes do it for you. Which, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that. Dangerous at times. Yeah, because that's like ocean, right? If it's like West Coast in Denmark. I never swam in ocean. So yeah, big waves and cold. I can bet that it's not everybody's cup of tea. But surely you were not the only person swimming, right? Well, some people must have been there. Germans drowning because of no experience. Yeah, it's like it's a common thing with tourists, right? It happens. It's kind of crazy. Every year there's gonna be people. Ocean all around Denmark. But is it? I mean, the east one is like, I would call it sea, right? That's like, it's more closed off. It's not like open ocean. But like the northwest, it kind of goes into like into the Atlantic, right? That's kind of how I meant it. Like, I know you're not landlocked like Croatia, for example, right? But I imagine the waves are bigger in the west. Ocean entire way around. So crazy waves. I guess that's why people usually go to the Mediterranean and stuff. That and slightly warmer water. Damn, he's still far. He's gonna like catch up with me. I need to... Maybe I could sleep here or something. Could I sleep here? Eh. Let's wait for him to catch up only. One particular place that's here that's super dangerous. Really just one? I thought Iceland would be like much more... If I would dare swimming in the sea in Iceland. Or maybe you don't even mean sea, right? But like a river or something. I would totally swim in like those hot springs though. That would be cool. I would love to do that one day. But I imagine the sea must be super cold there. And some people like it. They just jump into cold water. Oh, just standing on the beach. Yeah, like a really strong current. Oh, where did you come from? Where is he? There he is. Wind is always considered worst on the west-facing waters. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, usually the wind sort of comes from the west, right? In most of Europe, I think. Typically, it's like that. And then I imagine on the ocean, it's especially strong.
No.
People just ignore the signs. I may have seen videos of it. I'm like, I don't know. I've seen this video where someone stood there and like they were just holding something and they still got sort of swept in. I don't know if it was Iceland. You know, it could have been a different place. I don't remember. But yeah, it was sort of like that. Currents are pretty spooky.
This is a nightmare. I want to wake up.
And sharks. I hope we don't have many sharks there. Usually they don't come close to the coast, right? But the Greenland shark, maybe, right? That big boy that wouldn't leave me alone in Dave the Diver. Bad, bad boy. Oh, we got plenty time still. Most popular beach to go because it's black sand. Oh, like volcanic sand. That is pretty unusual, right? Never been on a black sand beach. I know Canary Islands has a bunch of those too, like volcanic islands. But typically you see white sand beaches or stones, or it could be shells as well, or just like concrete, right? If it's like a city or a town beach. But that's just not the same vibe. That just seems the best, really. But I honestly don't mind stone beaches, just a little harder to walk on. Are there no wolves here? There's usually wolves. Now how do I actually get back to the forest? We should be able to go down somehow. Kid died there this year, last year. Yeah, there's just quite a few people, right? It can be dangerous, like surprisingly dangerous if you don't know. People assume, right? It's just sea. I'm just gonna take a swim. Then with like avalanches and mountains, right? With snow, lots of people underestimate those risks too. Just go like off trails. I don't know why people don't watch their kids, especially tours on beaches. Might be the vacation mind. Oh god, there's a moose there. A moose! Why is there a moose everywhere? This is the second moose we see today. That's right, run off, Mr. Moose. I would like my stone back. Oh god, it's kind of gonna block me. Another BG go sunbathing. Yeah, that's not why people go to...
No.
Oh, come on, man. Why people go to Iceland. We can just go this way. Hope it just stays there. Silly moose. Yeah, it might be the vacation mindset, right? Like, they just sort of like... let the kids play.
Hope I can still eat this.
And... then they get taken away by water. Invincibility mindset. And sometimes it's just accidents too, right? Like, you can think of like an overprotective parent that's afraid to let their kid off their side for even a second, and that kid could still die, right? Like, it just happens if you get enough people there for enough time. I think
No.
I don't know where I read it. It's been a while, but like, if we actually didn't die of old age, we would still only live about 1,000 years on average. Right? Like old age, or like, you know, medical reasons like cancers and I don't know what else, like organs given in. Because you would just get in some sort of accident sooner or later. Or just be a victim of a crime or whatever. it happens. Given long enough time. Okay, last 20 minutes. Last 20 minutes. So it's gonna be about 3 hours today, which is roughly what I expected. Now this is where I need to figure out the goat.
That's not an animal.
Fly birdies. How do I go down here? Oh god. Yeah, we're gonna have to wing this. It actually looks fine. It'll be all good. Okay, I actually do want to spend some time in the fog again. Maybe, so we should sprint. Sprint out of here, and I do need energy. An hour later. We'll do it later because I will have to sleep off the condition loss anyway. Lack of respect, yeah. Yeah, it's just, you know, like the tourists. They are often. It depends on the tourist, but some are just not gonna be prepared at all. No matter where they travel, like sea, mountains, or if they're just going to a country, they don't understand the customs or whatever. Or, you know, it might be a higher crime country, and they get like walk into the wrong place. Okay, we bought some time. Let's pop over to Timber Mountain. Get some quick condition hit. Oh, ruined burdock. Okay, never mind. Okay, I don't want you coming any closer, mister. Let's drop this. Let's use a ward. Let's see if this really stays on the other side. Maybe it really just disappeared the last time because it was near the end of its lifetime. Let me take a little bit of damage here. Yeah, it's always harder with kids though. It's like traveling with kids. You're much more limited, right? And also it's pricier. Like some places are very expensive to visit on your own already. Imagine having to pay for like 4 people or something, and suddenly a lot of places don't make sense. "85-year-old drowned." Yeah, it's like a lot of the currents are like I would not know where to not go myself either, to be completely honest. But I tend to not swim like too far or anything, and you know, if there's a sign "don't go in," then I would probably see. Oh, it does not work. It actually does not work. We need another ward, which is unfortunate. But whatever, let's do it. We need to recover. Oh, no! What do you mean? No! Don't leave Ash Canyon, you bastard! Oh, that's not good. I cannot even pick up this stuff. How did I manage to do this? Oh, I dropped it so far I cannot pick it up. There we go. Okay, It works. It works. Gotcha. Welcome in, Lyco. I am not thirsty. I will make myself thirsty in no time, I think. Just when I use up all these birch bark teas and whatnot. 5 hours of sleep. Get some condition back. And here he comes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Kind of doesn't make sense to go any deeper with him on my back. I still got 15 minutes. I think I can do another circle if I'm lucky. Let's give it a try.
This is a nightmare. I want to wake up.
Need to pay attention to the timer. It is kind of far though. I don't know. I suppose I could sprint around. That should be safe enough. Recover some as well. Should be enough water to last me the final stretch.
What the hell was that?
What is that sound? That sounds like a deer. That's a deer. Nothing to fear there. Really should go on a vacation this summer. I am not gonna do it again. It's been a long time since I've been, you know. Trying to save my vacation time for winter. You got the Cinder Clown shoes? The ones from the volcano mine? That's like 100 shards, right? Pretty costly, yeah. GG. Go on a trip, take us with you. Visiting the homeland of Antarctica, what do you say? Lots of historical sites to see there, you know. It's a cool place to visit. Get it? Three weeks off from Thursday. Ooh, nice. We're going somewhere warm. 100 shards, yeah. Those shards that disappear quickly. Always like to pick them up. I was thinking next year there's supposed to be this pretty long geez, what is it called? Eclipse, right? But it's like over Africa mostly. Do I dare to go to Africa after not traveling for I don't know how long? I don't know, man. Maybe just stay in Europe, you know, just to warm up. Next year. Yeah, I mean there's eclipse like almost every year, right? I think the next year is supposed to be like pretty long. Thank you for the follow, Lyco. I think we need to sprint. I think we don't have that much time left. Sprint and also sleep for like 5 hours in there. I do want to do one more circle, but Without sprinting, we're not gonna be able to. Let me actually sleep here so that the Darkwalker catches up real quick. I cannot sleep here, right? On the ice. I need the snow. You have one in like 4 days too. Might not hit your location. The eclipse. It might be that it's actually now. I don't know when. This year there is an eclipse. Yeah, I don't know where and when. Maybe it is, but like apparently it's a massive. Ooh, okay. It's a massive difference if it's like full eclipse, right? So like you can see the full eclipse only from very specific places. Yeah, August 12th. Could be. Wait a second. Like, there's this map and everything, right? It's this nice... Yeah. This is... 12th August, yeah. Total eclipse. Hitting Iceland. Won't do it again until 2997. So yeah, maybe you will catch this one, right? It's a lot of waiting for the next one. Four weeks off from work, nice. Wait, where the map at? Yeah, so Iceland, Helga might actually get like, yeah, Reykjavik will be in the zone. That's the thing, yeah, so like from Denmark you will it's happening? What? You're guessing here? So yeah, it should be visible. You can see it here, right? If you look at this thing. You should be able to see it from most of Europe, but it's like it's not full, right? It's gonna be pretty good, like Western Europe, Southwestern Europe, pretty good. Northern Central Europe is gonna see a little bit, but it's just not gonna be the same, right? It's still gonna be nice, like it's worth seeing, but you wanna be in the red line, basically. Yeah, it's right in the line, so you're gonna get like the best views, basically. Yeah. See, I should go to Iceland in 4 days. Yeah, that'll be a nice nice time to be in Iceland. Part of town is right in the line. Hell yeah. Yeah, and next year it's like Egypt and Morocco or something. Like, I don't know, total solar eclipse over like pyramids or whatever, Sphinx, or you know, that would I don't know, it feels kind of like a pretty good setting. That would be an interesting sight. But yeah, I don't know. Apparently it's you know, it's this sort of stuff, it's just really like it jacks up the prices a lot. So it's a good thing you live there, Helga, because I imagine the hotels are gonna be really expensive, yeah. So I recommend you to not book any hotels, Helga. Just that's probably not gonna be a problem for you. 2 minutes, just get over a minute. Yeah, it doesn't take long, right? It's a really short event. And that's the thing, I think the next year's is supposed to be very long. It's supposed to be over 6 minutes of like total eclipse. At least that's what I heard. And that's like very... Like there won't be a longer one this century or something like that. So, pretty crazy. Yeah, proper glasses. Yeah, you need like special viewing glasses to look at the sun, because it could damage your sight otherwise. That's how it is. It's all booked. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, a couple days away. Like I was looking at like next year, and that's already kind of booked. And what's not booked is like super pricey. You kind of have to book this stuff like 2 years ahead, which surprised me. Didn't know it would be that big of a deal. Like, it's cool, right? Worth traveling, maybe combine it with your vacation. But it's crazy that it's like pretty much sold out a year ahead even. Maybe you can reuse them in 2142. Yeah, I mean, like you get like 1 eclipse a year on average, I think. But it's always in a different part of the world, right? So it like depends. If you're willing to travel for it, you could see one almost every year, and each time in like a totally different place. But if you want to see it like over your country, you might never get to do that, right? Like Helga said, like imagine a toddler in Iceland now is never gonna see an eclipse in Iceland. Kind of sucks. So it's a good thing to not miss it, yeah. Pretty special thing. I think I've only seen eclipse once, and it was definitely not total. And it was a while ago. It was at least a decade back. I don't remember. Yeah. Didn't even have glasses, but I had this sort of like filter. I don't know if it was like a welding filter or something. You know, sort of like that against like strong light anyway. So it worked. Oh, we are running out of time. I should not like sit around. We don't wanna overdo this. I talk in decades, that sounds so old. Well, I ain't no spring chicken, I'm telling you. Back in my day, I saw an eclipse. And it's been a while. Neighbors are renting our apartment for 3 nights. Honestly, yeah, I mean, it's a good way to earn some money, right? If you have another place to stay. I imagine that can easily sell. I wasn't decades, it was like a decade. 1 decade, probably. I don't remember when it was. But I was like... I was definitely still in school. It was a bit over a decade for sure. But not 2 decades. I don't think so. Big thing in a place that's gonna have the best view. That's nice, yeah. 3-day festival. Oh, and the plans for 3 years. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's the thing. And like, you know, Iceland in August for this sort of stuff sounds great, honestly. Sounds great. Because in Egypt or like Luxor, there's gonna be crap ton of people anyway, right? Because it's like a tourist spot. And Egypt in August, it's gonna be like 40 degrees. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's plenty of downsides. 2 to 5 eclipses per year. Yeah, I guess if you count the partial ones too, right? Yeah, I was mostly thinking like for the total ones, right? Because like the partial ones are still cool. I mean, I've only seen one and it was partial one. Still worth looking up at the sky. But like I wouldn't spend like a couple thousand dropping a vacation just because I wanna see one partial one. Because, you know, it's common enough to not make it worth it. But the total ones are pretty cool because like if you wanna visit a place, may as well visit it when it's like when something special's happening, right? It doesn't have to be eclipse, but maybe some sort of a festival. You know, so, something time sensitive. There's the mood. I almost forgot he was here. God, we are pretty close to the toxic fog. I need to watch the timer. There's no way we are going. Oh, did I drop the food or what? Okay, no, I still have some, but we are down to 4 minutes. I need to start rushing because we are still far away. We're like on the wrong side of the map now. I could probably sleep in here somewhere very soon. Like over here. Just get the Darkwalker a little closer. Sleep, sleep, sleep.
Gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I think total eclipse only happens like once a year or a little bit less on average. And there's so there's sort of like 3 types of eclipses actually, right? There's the partial one, that's the most common. There's the total, and there's like annular or whatever it's called, where it's the shade is just smaller than the sun or something like that. So it's sort of, you know, even in the middle, if you're like in the best zone, it doesn't cover the entire sun, but the outer rim of the sun, it's still like poking out, and that's kind of cool in its own. I think the total one are like the biggest deal, which actually like sells out the hotels and whatnot. Ooh, okay, we're gonna be rushing here. Holy crap, we're gonna be rushing here. Welcome in, Cindy. Yeah, it's a nice thing to see. I think worth seeing at least once, you know, just like Aurora or something. I definitely would want to see a full one, and I do plan to see one at some point. Not sure if it's gonna be next year though, but yeah, as a consideration. It happens almost every year, right? So if it like aligns in a spot you may want to visit. Ideally, if it goes right over your home, yeah, that's pretty nice. That's working out great. Oh, what is he doing? He looks. Oh, I think it's that toxic fog, right? I forgot. We should hurry up. I'm not gonna die here. Because it's still really far. Could be sleeping here to get the Darkwalker closer, maybe. I should probably actually do this because, like, this takes a long time to even get rid of the stim. At this point, we may as well stim. Everything's getting ruined already. It might be good to pass a little bit of time here, just so I can use another stim very soon. Should have probably done it later, because now I will have to walk, which is mildly annoying. Now where is the circle? Oh god, it's still far. Keep sprinting.
I'm feeling so drained.
Once every 18 months on a specific part of planet. Once every 375 years. Yeah, so like, that's like maybe 1 in 4 people, 1 in 5 people will get to see it. Will get to see it in their homes, basically. Yeah, let's hope I have enough enough energy. I'm not so sure, because the Darkwalker's kind of far. And I was gonna start sprinting, but we are losing condition so quickly. We might actually die here. Hope not. It could happen. So where is the thing? Am I going the right way? Come on, Mr. Darkwalker. Come on. There it is. Come here, mister. Okay, well, we're fine. I actually used it too early, I think. There we go. Oh right, yeah, and the cloud. That's the thing. Yeah, the cloud coverage. So that's the thing that's nice about Egypt, specifically as a location. Like cloud coverage is almost zero, right? The chance for that. Please don't tell me you got stuck. He's kind of slow. Come on. Okay. Whew. We did it. There we go. The challenge is surviving as long as possible. And we did 10 hours 40 minutes, which is pretty good because we did it just outside. So pretty solid time. I expected it to be about 10 and a half hours. So we actually did almost 20 minutes longer. This will not be a winning time or anything, but I already knew that. So pretty nice. Considering we didn't go inside at all. I'll take it. Yeah, almost 11 hours. Thank you guys, thank you. Yeah, alright. I don't think I'm gonna be doing another run of this because there's a lot of downtime. But it was nice to try once. I'm glad we got to far territories at least. Yeah, it's real time. So this was 11 hours of real time. And you could probably do like 20 if you really like min-max it. But it's a lot of time like sitting in a building and whatnot, and I don't feel like doing that. All right, I guess we'll continue with Dave the Diver after a break. So this was it for TLD. Actually, it's probably worth mentioning. I will tomorrow. I will be on the podcast on the talk show, the Survivors Corner podcast. You know, the one where Ref was a month ago or something. So it's gonna be nice. There's gonna be some more TLD talking. Until then, we will switch to Dave. So we got like 1.5 streams for that. I'm gonna take a break now, but I'll be back. I'll grab something to drink. Is that live or like pre-recorded? It's live. It's live. It should be 9 p.m. European time. So like, you know, right after the stream, I think I need to end like half an hour early tomorrow to get things ready, but that's about it. Yeah, it's gonna be live. I'll just I'll paste the link tomorrow at the end of the stream. I may as well. Yeah, it starts 9 p.m. It will be too late for you, right? Because you have to go to sleep early tomorrow. But it will be like recorded too, right? It will be recorded for sleepy time. All right, you do the D&D, so it will like actually be good time for you, right? Just as it ends, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. Don't you guys dare give me any tricky questions, because I suppose you guys can ask as well. But yeah, I'm gonna grab something to drink because I'm freaking thirsty, and I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Yeah, come on. I'm too tired. Take it. Ah, ah. You did it. Hell yeah.
Are you seeing this? Are you guys seeing this? Is it totally worth it? Oh my god! My first news cartridge. Yes! Ta-da-da-tum. 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 Moose cartridge!